You guys see that egg located about right above my finger there? Let's get some corn. But guys, I stopped in here to show that male over there, but as soon as I walked over here, he ran away from me. I guess he's mad. I'm talking about last pack of cigarettes mad. Guys, these guys never complain. They never ask why. They're just like old dependable Chevy. They just count up the miles and get after it. Country on, country on, country on. Let's get some bait. We're getting baited up, going fishing. God made these animals to be able to survive these cold and inclement weathers and such. And well, with a little bit of heat protection, they do just fine. Across the creek, back again with another. And I'm talking about the Russian edition on this one, guys. Weatherman say it's 7 degrees outside today, and well, needless to say, I'm out here in it. I don't know if you guys can see that pond bank or not, but it's completely froze over. I might could walk out there and do me some ice skating or some figure skating or some such out there. But guys, no time to lollygag around. These hands are just getting harder as I hold this camera. It feels like I'm at an old Green Bay Packers game or something. But let's put this camera down. Let's go to feed on these animals and then right back inside. Y'all, these old chickens here are fighting this weather as well. I've got to get them some warm water over in that area to drink there, because right now, well, the only option is ice. But these are going to be some of the chicks, guys, that we're going to look to reproduce this coming spring and such. And well, in order to make it through the spring, they've got to make it through 8 degrees, guys. Only the strong survive. The pigs say they'll come in and greet you guys as well. They say it's cold, and they don't have this much time to be out of bed. Where's the food? We're gonna go get some food for these guys. I stopped in here, guys. It's Christmas Eve morning, the day before Christmas here, and we want to get a Merry Christmas out to you guys today. Obviously, we're gonna take some time today, you know, to spend with the family, same as well as you should. But Merry Christmas to you, nonetheless, just watching this thing. While I'm in here, guys, I need to send a very special happy holiday message to Joyce Simmers. If you happen to be watching this thing, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Despite all this cold weather and such, guys, we did stop to check on these guys here. We've got them under the red heat lamp today, and they're fighting this 7 degrees same way we are. That old blue one on the left there, that's Calico. And that far gray one on the right here, not the one jumping, that far gray one right in that area right there. Well, that's old Merle. I'm talking about country, no Merle Haggard. Y'all, let's move on. I wanted to say, guys, here, this is the northern side of our barn. If you're having to fight through the 7 degree weather, same as we have, the best advice I can give to you is what's been given to me. Protect the northern side of your barn here, on your animals here. What we've done is, on the inside of this barn here is Gilligan's Island. That's where our duck home. And what we've done is just tarp the inside of it. Also, we put some temperature seal kind of aluminum paper on the inside of it as well, just to keep that northern wind off the animals, guys. If you can keep the animals out of the northern wind, they're about 10 to 15 degrees warmer that way. And on the other side of the ducks are the rabbits and such, and rabbits are another one of those species of animals, guys. They rather have them. So with that being said, we got them on the what would be considered the southern end of the barn here, and we've put blankets and such on the little cages and such that you see running down through here on the front side of the houses, so that way when the animals go in, well, we can do a good job of trying to keep that wind off of them. If any of you run a farm, you guys know how it is. The more that you can keep, guys, the more you better able to self-sustain yourself. Our guineas and such are doing fine. We've got some other chickens in here, and we kind of just piled them in this area here because, well, it's the warmer weather. Right now, our power here for the town is on 20-minute intervals where we're sharing power with the next closest town. Reason being is because it's 7 degrees out here today, and well, all the nearby towns can't run heat at the same time without a power grid overload. And with that being said, guys, we're making the best of our 15 minutes each time we get it. When we get power turned on, what we're doing is charging the phones, and We make sure we got gas in the vehicles. We're keeping the animals warm within those 15-minute intervals. And well, when they turn our power back off, well, humans know they shiver a little bit, but so do I. And you would too if you watching this thing. You guys see that egg just above my finger there? Well, it's 7 degrees, and these old laying hens say they don't need no Kieferosa. They gonna lay either way. Woo. Guys, I will tell you, this is the perfect time and the perfect weather to add a little corn to your feed. When the weather gets cold like this, guys, there's veterinary studies that show that corn helps keep the body warm. So remember, add a little corn to that sweet feeder, to that all stock this winter. Guys, I'm talking about country like a pesky rabbit. Well, we ain't above it. These guys stopped in to visit with you some today. Well, we headed over here to check on the goats for a second. Well, sound like they say they cold. I say all of us are. They've been bunkering down in our old chicken coop area, just trying to get off the ground and elevated to stay, you know, in warmer temperatures. But I came over to check on them today. They're out and about. They don't care nothing about the temperature. Let's go check out the hut where they've been sleeping, and let's make sure we still got access in and out of that thing. So here's the area that our goats have been sleeping and such. And as I knew they would, well, they ramshacked the place. We've got this door propped open so they have a decent home and somewhere to sleep. Guys, speaking of a decent home and somewhere to sleep, make sure you leave that water dripping in your faucet overnight, guys. It's cold, cold. If any humans like me, well, you've been under an old 70, 80 footer and having to redo the plumbing from one side, well, by God, all the way to the other. And if any uses a plumber, well, like I am, you know the job ain't done till you go to the plumbing store 4 times. Go ahead and pick up all the elbows you need the first time, or leave that water dripping. Guys, if the weather stays as cool as it is, well, we might have to light this thing up. And I ain't talking about that grill. I'm talking about that burn barrel. I'm talking about burn barrel burning country. Woo. All right, guys, we stopped in to check on the puppies here. And, well, Sticks Glowing Vision, if you're watching this thing, there's yours walking away there. He said he's waiting to come over there and run everything off. And Miss Megan, the transporter, there's your female there. Oh, woo. They said whatever job you got lined up for, they ready to do it. Guys, these guys never complain. They never ask why. They're just like old dependable Chevy. They just count up the miles and get after it. And that's why they're always welcome here. There's the male there. He said he'll come up and greet you guys one time. Other than that, he ain't interested in no creek. He ain't subscribing. And he's ready to just get to work and get after it. Thanks for watching. The pigs say they'll come in and greet you guys as well. They say it's cold, and they don't have this much time to be out of bed. Where's the food? We're gonna go get some food for these guys. I stopped in here, guys. It's Christmas Eve morning, day before Christmas here. We want to get a Merry Christmas out to you guys today. Obviously, we're going to take some time today, you know, to spend with the family, same as well as you should. But Merry Christmas to you, nonetheless, that's watching this thing. Let's get some corn, and let's get some bait. We're getting baited up, going fishing. Guys, I'm talking about country like a pesky rabbit. Well, we ain't above it. These guys stopped in to visit with you some today. Well, guys, I was headed in, and I stopped back out here because I forgot that I needed to feed these chicks here. But we got a little bit of a situation, guys. We're just about out of a chick starter here, and it's too cold to get out to that old feed store. On second thought, guys, I might just do that and get out to that feed store. Because if there's any dad on this channel, they understand. Each time I go in the house, well, one kid wants a snack, and the other one wants a drink. Thanks for watching.